As always, how's everybody doing? As you can see, neither one of us has our handy dandy, which is copywritten notebook. Today, we actually threw out everything. We had a breakdown, we had like a script, whatever you want to call it. It got thrown out earlier today. Today's episode was going to be about black men and accountability for their actions, their wrongdoings, their discretions in the black community. But I felt like we both felt that today's not the time for that, especially with the events that have been happening this past week in this country. Because since June, we've been smack dab in the middle of a civil rights movement again, which is something I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. Hey, what's up, guys? Miles Antonio, what's up, brother? Welcome to the family, man. But as I said, we're smack dab in the middle of a civil rights movement.
Yeah.
And the Black Men and Accountability episode will be moved to a later date. Also, we will be redoing the Black Women and Accountability episode. We'll be redoing that at a later date. But today I just wanted to bring us all together real quick, have a conversation, update on for people who may not know what's been going on. For people who want the information, I know a lot of people, my best friend, like myself included, sometimes I avoid the news because it's just always something that's like happening, and it's like
something negative,
and I'm not numb.
Huh? You said you're the only person that got his name right.
I'm marking out for that. I don't know. I take like getting people's name right very personal. I don't want to disrespect anybody. Even if like it's someone from like another ethnicity or another country, I try to put the accent on everything. I try to put the accent on everything. Like I say Andrade. Oh, how? Oh, no. Do not call back. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so I'm happy I got your name right, brother. Hopefully you can chill with us and unpack today. But just a little bit of, there's a lot going on, guys. I woke up with like a really heavy spirit this morning. And as a black man, I don't feel good. Don't really feel the safest. Yeah, we're gonna get through this. I don't need you to hold my back. I'm not gonna cry. Okay. I'm okay. But yeah. So we're still gonna get through this. We're still gonna power through this episode though. So if you want to jump into this little intro here.
What's up, Black family? It's Ashay the EP.
And it's your big brother, your cousin, the dude your mama said is your uncle. My name is Blackman, and we are here to welcome you to episode 6 of Blak Thoughtz on
current events. Literally what's happening today.
We did not have an episode. We did not plan this. Yeah.
Mostly talk about Jacob Blake and a mental health check-in for everybody.
Yeah, we just want to break everything down, make sure we can get some stuff off of our chest, make sure you guys are okay. Family was gotta check in with each other. Yeah. So yeah.
You just want to get into it?
No, as always we do still support black business around here every Friday. And our brothers over at Renown Lifestyle Fitness. Oh, I'm not getting that wrong.
Renown Lifestyle,
we were tagging them after this. Hey, those joggers and those women 2-piece sets are selling out quick. In all the good colors. So right after this, y'all need to get on over there. Get your joggers. Fellas, get your joggers and make your legs look bigger. Women, those 2-piece sets. Your booty.
Shut up.
Yeah. If you single, you're trying to get one, you're going to get 2. I'm just saying. It might get, them DMs going to fill up. You better hit that block button.
He's so annoying.
But make sure you help our brothers over at Renown Fitness Lifestyle. Get that bag. Get those clothes. Good quality. It's very fashionable.
Yep.
Breathable.
Yep.
Bootylicious. Make sure show that love over there, guys. But how you guys doing? Miles Antonio, I believe if this is your first time with us, we appreciate you, brother. Welcome to the family. Our good brother Joey is in here. We appreciate you, my brother. Since we are third.
Welcome back, Matthew Dennis.
Matthew, what's up, brother? Is there going to be a third stimulus check? There was a second? Did I miss it? There was a second?
I kept seeing news for it, and then I wasn't sure if it actually went through or not.
For a second or a third?
For a second. So, I mean, I can look it up. I got a Blak Thoughtz computer.
Yeah. Our good sister Chandel is with us. My brother Ray Mundo is with us. There you go. Defend her sets. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, girl.
You know.
Yes. So defend her sets.
Steph. My love, my day one, my ace boom coon. Yeah, sorry.
As I was talking, how rude.
Sorry.
You got ladies for defender sets. She has whistles, keychain. She has a keychain, so it's whistles, pepper spray, hand sanitizer, all in one. For $35. Go to her page. You can order it. DM her. She's super sweet. I ordered one today, so make sure you guys cop one, and she will deliver to you for free. So within, obviously, in New York. So check her out.
Okay, defend her sets. So, sis, it's a sis, right?
Yes.
Defend her sets, sis. If I do not DM you because I'm stupid, my memory is trash. If I don't DM you, please DM me or DM us. We gotta work together because I take women's self-defense very seriously. As I showed you like a couple weeks ago, we backed out the mace on this very program. Yes. I got some bread for you. We gonna talk. We gonna talk, family. We gonna arm our women. Yes. I'm gonna arm myself too. It ain't so. This whole episode is about us not being safe out there. So
yes, ladies, check her out. Yes. I ordered one today. She has really nice colors too. Like, and it also comes with a baton. Oh my god! Once I get it, I'm gonna show y'all because it's super cute. I can't wait. I'm gonna get it tomorrow. I'm excited.
Seriously?
But yeah.
I'm excited. Defend her says, why have I not met you?
So I found her on my personal page because my friend from junior high school posted it. So I was like, oh, cool. I'm going to follow her now. So, yeah, he's, so big on us women protecting ourselves when we're out in the street. So, you're welcome for the support. We got to support each other. We have to have each other's back. So, you're welcome. And thank you for doing what you're doing. Because I appreciate it.
Hey, so we lit. Hey, it's two black businesses today. We doing good for people selling that freestyle this whole episode. Mm-hmm. But, mental health check-in. How you guys doing? Each and every last one of you. Orion, how you doing, brother? Let us know. Defender Sets, how you doing? How you feeling this week? Steph, let us know. My good sister Charlene in here. Let us know how you feeling. Brother Wilkins, who from the Jobberteers podcast, which you can follow on Instagram, and I've joined the Facebook group. Follow them on Twitter in here. Let us know how you feel, man. It's been a long week. So pull up Jacob Blake for me. I don't want to get anything wrong.
Yeah, I got you. I can start it if you want, because
You have everything down? Remember?
Pretty much. Oops, I spelled it wrong. I'm sorry. So, the 23rd. It was the 23rd because I remember posting it for the 24th. Women empowerment is super important, ladies. Yes.
Benji.
What's up, Benji? So
Benji, I'm sorry. Benji, let us know how you doing, man. This episode is also a mental health check-in for the family. Let us know how you doing, brother.
Sorry, I'm looking like that because I just saw something.
Shit, put the laptop in front of you.
Sorry.
Technical difficulties.
So August 23rd, in Wisconsin, Jacob Blake was shot by an officer. So, witnesses were saying that he was trying to break up a verbal altercation between two women before the cops were called. And, when the cops came, they were, more so, directing their attention towards him. And so there's a video of the incident. So from his car, you can see him walking from his passenger side to the driver's side. And there was a cop, there were, I think, 4 cops. One was literally behind him, pulling on his shirt. and he was walking to his car. He opened the door, and then that's when the cop shot him. And now he's hospitalized. Thankfully, he survived. So, and his sons were in the car. His son, oh my God, I can't. And those of you who saw that video,
yeah, so things like this are the reason why we threw out the whole like the whole script for this episode. Things I just don't feel right in my spirit. As we said, like these are all traumatizing moments, like in like our present day that like have affected me deeply. I just want to make sure everyone was like okay. People check on me, make sure I'm okay. Why is that happening? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. I have to fix a technical difficulty.
maybe you guys don't do that.
I don't know if you guys can see me.
I'm about to show you right now. No, it's paused, so they can
Cool.
hear it.
Hold on. Never. Cool.
Wipe my tears real quick.
I'm back, Black family. I apologize for that. Yeah, I just want to make sure everyone's okay. Yeah, like as Nick said, the saddest part is that his two boys are in the car, right?
Yeah, either 2 or 3. I know he has more than 2 though.
Children?
Yeah.
His children,
They're all boys.
His children were in the car when this happened. So they had to see their father shot 7 times in the back, and unfortunately, due to according to reports from his family, he is paralyzed. And this man was literally doing absolutely nothing, minding his business, and literally like watching it and like reading it about it. It was like literally black people can't do nothing, and like literally, I mean nothing. We can't even do nothing.
Yeah, once I saw that video, like before I saw it, like I was chill, I was okay, and then once I saw that, it was like a switch, like flicked in me. Like, right as soon as I saw him get shot, and in my head, I'm like, yo, this isn't TV, like, this is real, and I'm sorry if I'm gonna curse, and I really don't like to curse, but if I curse, I apologize. When I saw him get shot, like, a switch just flipped. I was like, yo, you have to be kidding me. Like, he did not need to get shot. Because that cop was effing pulling on his shirt. He was this close. He could have grabbed him back instead of shooting him. He had all the time and opportunity to grab him back so he didn't get to his car if that's what he was worried about. So for him to get shot and everyone saying, oh, you shouldn't have done this, that cop shouldn't have pulled out his fucking gun and shot him, especially if he was that fucking close. I'm sorry, I cursed. But
So our good sister Talia said, also follow her, especially for your makeup tips. Our fashionista there said, wasn't he trying to break up a fight? This is why we can't help nobody. He was out there being a good Samaritan. Yeah, I believe he was trying to break up a fight. Yes. I didn't want to he was.
Yes, there was
an
altercation and he was trying to break it up.
I don't want to say it indefinitely and be wrong. Say it definitely and be wrong. But yeah, you can't be a bad person. Apparently, you can't be a good person either.
You just can't be black in America. That's just it. Like, you just can't. Because there's gonna be a target on your back. You just cannot be black in America.
She did say they could have tased him. Simple. It's not that hard to disarm. He was not armed. The knife was... Apparently, there was a knife on the scene. The knife was in his car, though. It was not in his hand. He was not armed. There was no need to tase him, shoot him, or anything. At all, honestly. If they want to stop him from getting in his car, they could have easily just, hey, close the car door. Just push it. But, yeah.
I can't remember the show. I think it's on ESPN. It's Skip and who else? What's his name? Skip
Bayless.
And Shannon. I saw a clip after that happened, and Skip is the black guy, right?
No.
Shannon is the black guy? I don't know who's who.
You look really bad right now.
I don't watch the show. So
on today, on August 28th, 2020, I'll show you the EP Thoughtz.
I don't know
Thought Skip Bayless was a white man.
I don't know who's who.
She thought Skip Bayless was a white man.
I don't watch the show. I don't know who these people are.
Wow, you did too much.
Come on. But anyway, he was saying that, in reference to both Jacob Blake being shot and this 17-year-old shooting 2 people and walking past the. Oh my god. He basically said the cops are more scared of me being black than a white man holding a gun. That's basically what he said. And it's very sad that that's true.
Fail Gamer, how you doing? Thank you for joining the Black family tonight. Brother Bruno. What's up, brother Sam? What's up? Good to see you, man. But we are doing our mental health check-ins. I guess Sister Stephanie said started back at work and the struggle is real. I'm good though, just tired. I also went back this week. Got a little side hustle because we're building the studio over here and get that up and running for you guys real soon. I feel you. I am also tired. Yeah. As the Caucasian Christians say, thoughts and prayers, sis. Thoughts and prayers, I got you. And our good sister Charlene said, homeschooling. This whole homeschooling thing's kicking your ass. I am happy that you are blessed enough to homeschool. Your kids are very lucky to have 2 intelligent parents to help them out. And if you are lucky enough to be the parents to be able to keep your kids at home when a lot of us don't want to send our kids back out there, I'm happy for you for that. And again, thoughts and prayers. There are many apps that you can use, that you can find and use to help you guys out there.
When I was in school, I used Khan Academy. They literally have everything. So that helped me with my trigonometry because that class was hard.
These are small kids.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah. So I know she has small kids. I don't know if your 1-year-old wants to know trigonometry, but hey, we need our future generations need to come up. But yeah.
You never know.
Our brother Nick.
What did you say?
Nick said, it hurts because this is almost normalized. It hurt me reading and seeing this, but the one thing I can't normalize is the people defending this, bringing up past issues. Bro, you gotta normalize it. Because there's always going to be people like that are just going to be there's always going to be people that defend the police. There's always going to be people that are going to dig up. It's always going to be people that try to dig up the victim's past and try to make them sound like an offender, even if it's a past offense. And then their eyes, once an offender, always an offender. Any small transgression is a death sentence to those certain people. There's even someone that used to train with me a couple years ago, who during the 2016 election, he was with us around 2016. I don't know if you know him. This is for Nick. Oh no, obviously y'all all in this conversation too. I don't know if you know him, but he was a real Trump supporting asshole. Around that same time, he left. Recently, with all these things that have just been coming up, with the new Trump, with Trump running again this year, I would have thought that he'd have been pro-Trump again. But the thing is, so he was in the military, and I'm gonna say his military pension or his compensation, he had got screwed up. He had got screwed out of it, and blamed the Obama administration. So he was a asshole Trump supporter, in the hopes that his military compensation or pension would be restored with the Trump administration. I haven't heard shit from him in 3 years. I ain't heard shit from him in 3 years. Because we all went broke during this administration. Not all of us. We doing all right. And then now we're coming back up, and then I thought he had changed. Came back up today, glorifying Kyle Rittenhouse. For those of you who don't know who Kyle Rittenhouse is, Kyle Rittenhouse is a 17-year-old terrorist, aspiring police officer, as the news have touted him as. His mother drove him from Illinois to Kenosha, Wisconsin, armed, so he can protect the city. He ended up murdering a protester. Since the police officers did nothing about this, the rest of the protesters tried to apprehend him themselves. As he ran away from them, he tripped and fell, and 2 men tried to apprehend him while he was on the ground, but he was able to roll over, and he shot and killed 1 man, shot him in the chest, and the second was shot in the arm. And I'm gonna say it, I may be wrong. I believe that second gentleman has lost that arm.
Yeah, the one he injured,
Has lost. Okay, so he's lost that arm, and now Kyle Rittenhouse is now in police custody, and being charged with murder, and I believe assault with a deadly weapon. I could be wrong about that though, but that's just crazy that he's in police custody.
He should have been killed.
He should be
like, dude, what?
This is an illegally armed man that has already killed 2 people and injured 1. And he's in police custody. When if this was a black man, he'd be in coroner custody. He'd be in the morgue already.
Yeah.
And so,
like,
it's just hard, man.
And it's like, it's blatantly clear, like, it's crystal clear that we are not safe. Like, no matter what we do, no matter how hard we try, we're just not safe. Like, and if you're like Kyle, you're going to be spared. Like, and you're gonna be portrayed as not as harmful as you are to the media. Like, I can't.
My brother Kelvin, welcome to the conversation, brother. Welcome to the Black family. As I said earlier, this episode is a mental check-in. So if you need to get anything off your chest, vent about anything, brother, just let us know in the comments. Also, you can join if you like. If anyone likes to join this conversation, we had a whole script. We had things planned. We threw everything out. This is an open discussion. We're just making sure everyone's okay, making sure everyone's updated, everyone's informed. Most importantly, we just want to make sure everyone's okay. So, brother, if you got anything you want to get off your chest, just let us know, man. Nick said, did we see I did not see the video of the cops asking Kyle where the man that was shot was. I did not see that video, but I do know from witness accounts that after he had shot the first victim, he was on the phone and told someone that he had just killed someone.
Homie had time to go on the phone?
Oh, it may have been I believe it was the police. It may have also been his mother who also drove him to the protest to kill people. And I also don't understand why she has not been arrested yet for accessory to murder.
Fact.
Accessory before the fact. And then also, wasn't she his getaway driver?
I don't know.
Or did he get away at all?
I didn't look into this because I was too upset.
No, I can't. So I want to say it. So our brother Nick brought up a good point where it says, you can't even blame him. The police allowed a 17-year-old from another state to walk around and be given water. So,
you have a good point. Especially if they saw the gun, like, dude. I don't know.
So I want to say that it was an outrage that Trayvon Martin at 17 was called a man in the media for his age and his size. So I want to say that I don't want to really call Kyle Rittenhouse a man. He is 17. He is a boy. So all the adults in his life, they failed him, but they succeeded at their goal of corrupting him.
Ooh, that was powerful.
So I don't want to say, I don't want to say that Kyle Rittenhouse is a man. That is a child. But what he did do was make a man's decision. He decided to take a life. He has been taught. Kyle Rittenhouse was not taught. Kyle Rittenhouse was programmed, and this is exactly what he was programmed to do. He was programmed to hate. He was programmed to hurt, and this is the execution. This is the execution. This is what he was born and raised to do by his mother, by his father, wherever he is. This is what I would hope he'd have better neighbors than that. the police allowed this, but he made a man's decision. He took 2 lives and tried to take another. He definitely made some big boy decisions. He should be facing some big boy consequences. And no, honestly, like, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna watch that video. I can't watch more of this stuff. You got it. Mm-hmm.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot what. Oh, he was aspiring to be a cop. So, honest, like, his actions is what cops do. Kill people for what? Because they can. And he killed 2 people and got to walk away. He got to, and I say walk away because he's not dead. Yes, he's being charged, but he's facing those charges. He's alive to face those charges. And if that was a black man, he would be dead.
Yeah.
He probably wouldn't even make it to shoot people.
As our brother Nick just pointed out, that in the age of social media, you can't say there's no one able to tell you what's wrong is wrong. There's always been people that'll tell you what's wrong is wrong, but that's not your mother. That's like he was raped. This woman armed him and drove him there. This is the woman that he has known literally from birth. Like, this is literally in his blood. Like, everything, like, the same blood that courses through her veins courses through his veins. He is a carbon copy of his mother, who hopefully will be arrested and charged and convicted soon as well. But yeah, and you said that's a grown man making the choice. I even stuttered. I still wouldn't say he's a man. He did make a man's decision. I wouldn't even call him a boy. At this point, I would even stutter to say that he's actually a human. Because it's like, this kid is a literal soldier. Like, this is what he was raised to do. To arm himself and be willing to kill for his beliefs. And that's honestly some beginning of time shit, honestly. This is not new. But yeah, like, he is a soldier. I want to reference the Manchurian Candidate, but I didn't see the original or the remake. So, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it though. But yeah. Our good sister, living Sagittarius parents, set up our foundations of morals and values.
Exactly. Like, what you see, how I was raised, like, what my father did, I look up to that. I pretty much act like how he acts sometimes. And that's just how it is, because you're living there. That's what you know.
Yeah.
That's like your bread and butter.
Yeah. Even with me, if you tuned in last week in our episode of Blak Thoughtz, it was episode 5 on Black Men and Vulnerability, featuring Sir Wilkins of the Job Taste Podcast, which you can catch right now in our link, in our bio. Watch all of our episodes at any time. As we discussed last week, I'm adopted. I'm still, like, there are a lot of my traits come directly from my adoptive mother. Like, there are a lot of things I do that are just straight her. And also, like, my 2 brothers that I was raised with, like, a lot of my traits, my characteristics come from, like, them. And this is not my biological family. It's just that these are the people that raised me from a child. These are the things this is like me. These things are ingrained in me. Even like when I was a child, like, she knows about this, so we spoke about it. Like, one of my brothers has a prominent stutter. And in my younger years, I would say up to about 11, I also had a very prominent stutter. But my other brother was just like, I think he had like the wherewithal to just be like, hey, well, this isn't really you. And like that, like one day he just slapped the shit out of me and I stopped stuttering. Like, I was trying to get through a sentence, I said, stop. And then like from that day on, I just didn't stutter. And I was like, cause like, hey, it wasn't really me, but like, hey, this is what was like ingrained in me from my environment. It's another conversation of nurture versus nature. Yep. Also to living_Sagittarius, welcome sis, welcome to the Blak family. We are happy to have you. Thank you.
What's up, Encore?
Our brother Andre Encore just jumped in the chat. We were just talking about you, brother. Like we said earlier, guys, Renowned Lifestyle Fitness. Brother, please tag your brand in case I'm messing up the name. Our brother just jumped in the conversation. Those joggers and those 2-piece sets are selling like hotcakes. Go to the page. Those joggers, my brother, make your legs look great. Ladies, if you are single, basketball, we lost basketball for a day. I ain't lose basketball. Should be bouncing. But back into it. Yeah. Also, Andre, this is a mental health check-in, brother. This is a mental health check-in. Let us know how you doing, how you feeling. We just got finished talking about Kyle Rittenhouse, talking about Jacob Blake. Hope you're doing well today. But
I'm sorry, were you gonna say something?
No, go
ahead. The athletes that protested, that boycotted their games, I commend them for that. The women's basketball teams, I saw a photo of them wearing a white t-shirt and had mouth full of holes in their back and a sign for protest, and I commend them for that. And what's up there?
I was thinking about basketballs again.
Oh. And I feel like people in that light, and the fact that they're using it to protest, to me, I appreciate that, because there's only so much us little people can do. Like, even though, we're donating, we're marching, I feel like their voices help as well.
Yeah, so I, for one, had hoped that
This one last longer than a day.
I hope that the players would have just shut down the rest of the season. I know it's a little unfair because I'm not the biggest basketball fan anyway. I was hoping that they would just shut down the rest of the season. I spoke about this briefly on Thursday night when this happened. No, it wasn't Wednesday night. It was Wednesday night when the boycott started. If this country will not respect Black lives, what they will respect is the black dollar.
Yep.
What they will respect is the loss of revenue. Because, hey, if those NBA games are not on TV, those TV stations will lose advertising. If there's nothing good on TV, they can't pay people they can't charge people millions of dollars to advertise during their shows. Those league owners, those billionaires, those millionaires will lose money if their top earners are not performing. Mm-hmm. But I still wish that they would have stayed out a little longer. Also, Major League Baseball did join them. The NHL did join them, so they set a perfect example. Also, it is worth pointing out that the NBA players were following the lead of the WNBA players.
Oh, really?
They've been doing this. I don't believe they were first here, but this is nothing new to basketball because the WNBA have always stood up for like equal rights, equal justice, have always been very prominent about it, especially for like their own rights and like their own pay. WNBA has always been on it when it comes to being active about justice. So especially shout outs to them for that. But I would have liked to have seen like, hey, obviously, like I wrestle, she's training. Our good brother in here is going to be a superstar in here one day. Good brother, the greatest referee alive, is in here with us. Our good brother Joey Silver is in here with us, megastar. But I really wish like it didn't last that long. I would have wished black wrestlers would have been able to jump in here too. But so the NBA actually negotiated the terms of their comeback. I was disappointed that it lasted like one day, but this is several hours ago that I read this. So I know one thing that they negotiated for their comeback is that they're turning the team arenas, possibly in every state, they're turning the team arenas into voting stations.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So especially like the people have all that space. social distancing should not be a problem. People have more places to go and vote. Which especially we cannot depend on mail-in ballots this year.
We can't because they're not getting. People aren't buying stamps, so obviously that's money that they're not getting. They're not getting aid from the government to have more processing machines so they can process the mail-in ballots. The staff, even even the safety protocols because of COVID. They're not getting funding for. So we cannot, like you said, we cannot rely on the mail-in ballots, because if we do, you got to send it out a week or two before the election, so you can hope that it's going to get counted.
Just grab this real quick.
Because it's just, I hate to say it, but the man in the White House is not stupid. We may think he's stupid, but he's not stupid. He's doing all this on purpose. Andre Encore said they want us to mail in the ballots so they want us to mail it in so they can fix the ballots. Honestly, I had that same thought. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, they probably want us to mail it in so they could fix it. But Nick Shin said, nah, he's stupid, but Pence is Satan low-key. I'm not going to comment on that, especially the Satan part, but I feel like these dominoes are being stacked up in a very intricate way, and they're going to fall, and it just might be bad. If we don't get ahead of it, if we don't actually go out and be proactive and vote at the stations, obviously take precautions, wear your mask, wear your gloves if you have to, have hand sanitizer, alcohol, all that stuff, so you can limit the exposure to the virus, or even get there early so you're not there with a whole bunch of people. I feel like we need to be smart about how we're going to go vote, because what are we going to do this for another 4 years? Wasn't he already technically impeached, but he's still here? Yeah. Who does that? How you do that?
Well, it's a process. But so before I get too far from it, as part of the agreement for the NBA season to resume, one of the things that they negotiated is that, because I didn't find anything here. I know I saw it earlier though. So one of the things that they negotiated was that they will be turning the team arenas into voting stations for the 2020 election. There will be don't directly quote me, a justice coalition with representatives from each team that will be meeting periodically, and they have put aside time for advertising during every game to encourage state and local elections and business. So these are the things that were negotiated after that boycott, which is just the power that our Black athletes have, and luckily they're using it responsibly.
Yeah.
Especially when you have leadership like LeBron James, Shannon Sharp, who is the black guy on Undisputed, which she did not know. Them using their power, their voices, and especially what's really sad is that LeBron James, these fans love LeBron James when he's out there playing. I knew it. I went straight to his Twitter after this boycott, and all he said was, "We can't take this anymore." And the first thing that was there was "I used to love you, now I loathe you. Why can't you just keep your mouth shut?" And of course, it was a Caucasian guy. And I'm not. That's not cap. I swear I did that. I swear that happened. But I want to put this back to the side there.
That's the whole thing that happened with when he said, "I'm not another athlete." I'm not just another athlete. When he spoke about this before, and I feel like people fail to realize that these athletes are people. They're human. They're just like us. They walk around and the same color skin. They're black. They live in America. So whatever, I just feel like these people forget that they're black, and they have a right to express how they feel, and call people on their crap. Like, if you're not, don't treat me like I'm just an athlete, because I'm also a person. When I step out, when I'm off that court and I'm in that street, I'm another black man. That means my life is in danger. So I gotta speak on it too. Like, I can't be quiet. I can't just sit down and roll over because I'm an athlete. I can't have I'm allowed to have an opinion.
Yeah. So, honestly, like, our athletes, even like from the combines to like draft day, our black athletes is still treated kind of like a slave trade, where like your worth is only dependent on your physical output. Yeah. And like what you can do. And it's like, it's kind of like, it's treated like a display of like athleticism, and it's like, it's kind of like, it's kind of disgusting in like a way, because it's just like, it's like that video of like, if anyone has seen it, which is like, it's pretty viral. Every time I see it, it makes me sick. It's a legendary moment with like Bobby Shmurda like doing like his presentation tryout for, I believe, Def Jam. Oh. And he's like, he's performing computers, and he's like doing the gun fingers, hopping on the table, performing his song, and he's like hype. He's like all into it, and it's just a room full of white people just waiting to rack up all this money that this kid can bring them. And he's sitting there talking about like, I'm robbing and shooting, and it's black people. And it was just, to me, it was just crazy. But yeah, I feel like that's the same thing that happens at like end of like NFL, NBA combines. To me, it's just crazy. I want to shout out our brother Miller Money, who said, it's all a ploy to get the US dollar to inflate, and if it doesn't, we might be converting to digital money.
That Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin. So if you're still here, brother, like, elaborate on that for me. I was a dumbass kid. So definitely hop in this conversation. Let me know what you mean. She does. Educate me, brother. That's what brothers are for. Black family.
Nixon said that's nasty. You can see the judging in their eyes. Yeah, I feel like no matter what you do, like, that's all they do. Yeah. That's all they do.
I see like judgment and dollar signs.
Yep.
Because like no matter like what they think of like this music, or what they think of like this man that's in front of them, they're still going to sign him. Yep. And make as much money off of him while giving him the least that they have to. Yep. So, yeah. Also, like, Bobby Shmurda's been in jail for like at least 5 years now. I know his sentence was 7. They could have easily gotten Bobby Shmurda out of prison.
But you know,
very
he's not
easily.
Like 6'9".
Yeah. But no, Bobby Shmurda is not like 6'9". Bobby Shmurda did not cooperate with those who. Bobby Shmurda went 10 toes. But yeah, who would have thought in like a conversation about like civil rights we'd be talking about Bobby Shmurda? The rap or the wrestling industry? The wrestling, yeah. Ugh. Wrestling industry has like, they have combines too down at the performance center.
Oh, I was just thinking about that. Like when he said, what you say? They're thinking about how to give you money without giving you like the least thing as possible. I was literally, my mind like switched to wrestling real quick because I feel like they do that.
Who? Nick, especially on the indies.
I feel like they do that.
Yeah. Brother, like, how many times have you had like an extra match put on you, but then like your envelope's still the same? Like, so on my side of things, it was like, hey, you mind doing a street fight tonight? Cool, yeah. My envelope's already sealed. He put shit else in there. Like, I was like, I hand the shit back. I open it, put it back in, give it back to him. I was like, how about a whole show? Fuck.
A whole show? No, pay you double now. That's crazy.
I say we should normalize urban promoters. We should.
That's crazy.
We should. But yeah, we don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. As I said, also this is a mental health check-in. So if anything you guys want to get off your chest, like,
feel free.
Yeah. I woke up like very emotional today. It's not that like it's not like I feel unsafe or that I feel like my life is in danger or I feel like death is around the corner. I just know it's a big ass possibility for just not even being at the wrong place at the wrong time, for just being.
Yeah. Like
if you get what I say, if you get what I mean.
Like when he goes to run, like I literally I get nervous. Like I'd be like, yo, just text me every once in a while so I know you're okay. Like, because there's always a possibility that something bad can happen because he's black. Like like my brother would walk home from work and literally every day I would worry because he's black. And I feel like sometimes like I'll make a joke like, oh, it's because you're black, or it's because, or it's, you know, he's black or she's black or whatever. And it's sad that it's true. Like, this happens because you're black.
No, what's up, sis? So I don't want to cut you off. You good?
No, it's fine. Yeah.
So I'm gonna get to my brother Nick and then back to our good brother Miller. So Nick said, what do you do when you know you'll have to be in the room with people who have horrific views on these things? Like, I don't want to count for them, but I have a job to do. Yeah.
Do the job and don't interact with them.
Yeah.
Like, keep your distance.
Like, even with the brother that I was speaking about earlier that used to, like, train with us. I mean, I didn't, like, he was there, like, on his own time. Like, we all knew, like, what it was with him. And, like, how he was. Like, I didn't really care about him at all. I was fortunate enough to not have to work with him. Train with him, like, yeah, a little bit. But I don't really want to be around him, but it's just like, hey, it's not my school, it's not my ring, not my promotion, gotta do the job you want to do. But you did remind me real quick of a story that from good brother, the legendary Teddy Long, where so back in the days when Teddy Long was a referee like yourself, before he was managing, this is down in the Deep South. This is a story about Ole Anderson. Because Teddy has accused, I'm saying accused, you know I believe Teddy. So Ole, Rick, not Arn, I want to make that specific, not Arn. A lot of guys were like, hey, racist back in the days. He had to go through a lot of shit just to shine. So it was a match where he did with Ole Anderson, and I believe Ole was the baby here, and they're like the Deep South. So Teddy counted, and Ole got a 2 count. So Ole got up and was like, "You trying to screw me, nigger?" And the crowd went crazy and just started cheering. And remember, Ole is the baby here. So for Ole to get like the baby face shine, to get the crowd behind him, he called the black referee a nigger. And the crowd went crazy for him. This is the kind of things that Ole had to go through. To the point where a gentleman it's a legendary like Deep South like NWA WCW like wrestler that was like also management like backstage, where he was an ally and dude wasn't with the shits. He gave Teddy a knife, and Deda was just like, yo, if anybody fucks with you, stab him. And if any problem comes from it, tell them I told you to do it. And I gotta look up for that brother's name. His name is Bruce. I know that because for people that know me, that's also my name. So I remember that. Don't call me my name if you don't know me though. I love you though. But yeah. So I'll find that and I'll put it back up. It was like, yeah. I don't think it's that Ole mad people accuse Ole. I don't think Ole needed to be accused. I don't think Ole was really hiding his racism. I don't think Ole really needed to be accused. So it was like, no, I think he's racist. Ole's like, I am racist. I don't like you. Okay, like it. But Big Nick, thanks for joining the conversation, my brother. While you're here, this is a mental health check-in. So if you want to talk about anything, vent about anything, tell us how you doing, brother. We are here for you. But yeah, It's been a really long, trying week. It really has been. Shit is rough. But, yeah. As our brother Andre pointed out earlier, so I'm going to scroll for so I don't misquote my brother.
Did you pass it?
I did.
Yeah.
I said things are written. I hope the same for everyone here. The world is crazy, but we can't let it throw us off our focus. We can't let it throw us off our focus. That's why I wanted to have tonight's episode as like a safe space.
Yeah.
So like I didn't want to get thrown off my focus, so I just wanted to get on here and vent. Again, like the topic we had wasn't appropriate for like this climate and what's happening now. And as we're like kind of closing here, it's sad. Today's actually the 57th anniversary of Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, which he delivered in Washington. And today, there was another march on Washington to protest the shooting of Jacob Blake. 57 years later, we are doing the same shit.
Same damn thing.
Sad.
Also, arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor and Elijah McClain.
I was gonna say Kyle Rittenhouse, but he's already been arrested. Not the killer, but arrest Kyle Rittenhouse. But he's already like been arrested. Yeah.
So he needs to be sentenced and put in jail, and not on bond or bail or whatever, and get out.
Yeah.
Because that's some BS that they would end up doing.
Yeah. And I wish, like, obviously, like, this shitty justice system or not, we still have a justice system. So we say arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor. Arresting is just, like, part one. People get arrested all the time.
Right.
It's arrest, try, and convict.
Yeah.
And they actually, and then even, like, people get arrested all the time. People get tried all the time. People get convicted all the time. They don't even actually see jail time.
True.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're not taking up too much of you guys' time tonight. Again, like, hey, DM's always open. Feel free to hit us up. If you need to vent, get anything off your chest. We're going to try to, like, do more episodes through the week. We're going to do, like, midweek check-ins and stuff. As always, every Mondays we have what? Every Mondays we have what?
Mondays.
My EP, Good Girlfriend, Coho Sucks. We have Get Money Mondays.
Oh!
Every Monday.
I'm thinking Wednesday.
The link is, the link is always in the bio. So if you are looking for a job, you can always go to our profiles, hit the Linktree link in the bio, get plenty of job applications. Even for the past weeks, they are still in there.
Yep.
And every Wednesday is?
Black Woman Wednesday.
Wow, she thought it was Wednesday the first time. Still froze on me. And again, as per this episode, remember, as per the EP, Skip Bayless is now a black man.
I don't know.
Yeah, so thank you guys for coming out. We'll be getting up with you guys this evening and tomorrow. Make sure you guys are keeping up with your goals, everything that you set out to accomplish. We love you, Black family. Remember, we are your tribe. Mm-hmm. I am Big Chief Blackman. This is
Ashe.
Ashe sounds Native American enough. We thank you guys for